Good evening, everybody. Well, morning also, depending on where you are in the world. Actually, good anytime. I hope that this is finding you well. This is actually the first half of September reading. This is all zodiac signs. So I'm going to go through this. I have my trusty party cup with the astrological signs in it. So be sure you check out your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus. Unlike last time, this one will be time stamped, and we're going to rock this. So, that being said, this is general collective for the zodiac signs. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it. You can always either let it fall away, you can check your other astrological points. Go wherever you're being pulled to, really. So, let's kick this off. I want to see what we're going to be doing. I'm going to try and keep this short, sweet, and to the point. So, the first zodiac sign is my wonderful Taurinians. We are kicking this off at just about a minute in. So, what does the first half of September look like for you? Hey, Candy. Yes, you're making jewelry. Oh my God. So, Taurus, being pulled to kick this off with healing with the angels. So, the base of this is going to be, well, surrender and release. What are you surrendering and releasing? The last half of August, are you kidding me? That was gut-wrenching. Tell me different. But really, the biggest thing is being set free. So, yeah, I can dig that. All right. Release, surrender, dreams, friendship, and healing. I think this is about you becoming completely unattached to friendships, to connections. I think it's you actually taking all that struggle and weight off yourself. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is a live chat. If I seem to somehow go off on some tangent that doesn't make sense to the reading, chances are I got caught up in the live chat, which gets kind of buck wild in itself. So make sure that you have fun in that one. It gets colorful here. So if you're new to the channel, enjoy the show and hit the bell for notification wherever the hell it is. And if you want, give me a thumbs up. That's always fun. It's a thing. I don't know. You can do the thumbs down, but that's not as good. I don't really like it, but you do you, boo. So what's coming up is healing connections right now. I'm not really feeling like this is you letting bygones be bygones. I feel like you're encountering more people in the first half of September who are going to trigger a lot of healing inside of you, which I can dig. I think that this is amazing, and I think that it's a healing life force and opening up the throat chakra. So let's see what we're doing. Hey, Earth Talkers. So, yeah, talk amongst yourselves. All right. Triggering healing for my Taurinians. We have the soulmate card in reverse. Now, that's not necessarily bad. It's about talking about if somebody is breaking your heart, or if you have a really traumatic experience in a relationship, it doesn't mean that all was lost and this is a terrible person for you. It can mean that the soul bond that you guys had, hi Om Namo, it can mean that this is a connection where it's intense and it's one of those deep teachers. It actually is one of those deep soul bonding connections, but those tend to be some of the biggest teachers of your life. And it's really working on the concept of forgiving how traumatic that experience was, not giving it the thumbs up and being okay with it. It's more along the lines of seeing it for the massive teaching lesson it was, so you can actually surrender to the entire situation and start to process it. The first half of September is a lot of processing, and it's reestablishing some sort of intimate connection. It doesn't have to be romantic, but whatever this is, it's healing what looks like to be a lot of yesteryears of trauma, and this can even be family trauma that has gone through the generations. So let's see what else is coming up. The fates in reverse. Okay. And then going the distance. Why am I looking at the hawk right now? All right, let's do this. So we have the hawk, healing, vision, rebirth, and spirituality. There are many species of hawks, each with its own legend and associated folklore. So this is symbolizing healing, freedom, vision, rebirth. The Egyptian mythology, Isis is the goddess of the abundance and fertility. She assumes the shape of a hawk and gives birth to her son Horus, who then dies and is reborn. She also becomes a hawk to join her husband Osiris in the underworld. So this is associated with potent magic. And it's going on to talk about the feathers. We're not necessarily doing that. You might have like a hawk feather thrown in front of you. They're actually pretty common. So Spirit's making itself known to you. You are working with a really potent amount of healing and magic, and it kind of is this crazy fusion that comes into play with you. So you're getting your life force back. I feel like you're getting out of stagnance, and you're putting the squash on whatever it was that you've been putting off. And I feel like this is something where you keep trying to push back fate, and it's not necessarily going to work that way. So let's see what is going on with there. I think that this is kind of gearing towards intimate relationships, so we're going to see that. Hey, since this is a live chat, make sure that you share this with a friend who might actually benefit from it, or share it on your page. I want to see how big we can get this. Heart-to-heart conversations. It's time to let down your guard. Keep an open mind. And this isn't gearing towards the person. It's more about the experience in it. Whatever's coming up to be healed in this experience is going to be, well, it's not going to turn out the way you imagined. I feel like if you're looking for something that is going to be a fight and dramatic, then this is not going to be, it's not going to give you that power. If you are looking at this as staying calm, everyone staying mature, it's just going to be completely different in the execution that you thought it was going to be. But this is telling you to let down your guard, open up your heart, and you really have to speak and open up about your truth in the matter in this situation. So you can't keep pushing back this fate. Spirit is about to intervene and put you in a place of holding and in a place of healing, whether you like it or not, because everything that has just been brought to the surface for you, it has to be processed. I get that you acknowledge it. I get that you have moved on from it, but you still have to promise it. So there is that. Spirit, can I get advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus for the first half of September? Let's see. What do you want to tell with the mermaids and dolphins? I'm looking for advice, not for a siren. Maybe Song of the Sirens? Too many cards, Spirit. I'm not trying to read a book to them. By the way, I'm going to be working on guided meditation this week. Let yourself receive. So what are you receiving? It looks like you're about to receive a gift, and this actually comes in feminine energy. Your emotional purging is actually going to be massively empowering for you. You are lighting up the first half of September. Actually, I just realized I haven't used any tarot cards. I've just been using Oracle. We're not going to do that. Avoiding disaster in this empowerment. This, I feel like you're looking towards an eruption and actually sabotaging some sort of a connection. I see that you are going to be pulling through on this. We have strength. We have the Six of Swords. So this is you actively pushing yourself to move on from the trauma, process the trauma, and not really react and project this onto some sort of innocent bystander. This, I feel your aggression inwardly as if it were a pressure cooker. And this is saying you got to let some steam out. You have to actually communicate this and find it in a safe space. This, you might find it in counseling. You might find it in a friend. However, this is something that you need to talk about with somebody. So before you explode, open up. You'll be glad that you did. It'll take all that pressure off of you. So that is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, advice for the first half of September 2020. So let's see, where are we going to take this? Who do you guys think is going to be next? Let's see. Aquarius. My lovely, unique Aquarians. I freaking love you guys. Where is the Aquarius in your chart? I'm actually being pulled to regular rider. Wait, in this one. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, I do have a coronavirus sale that's been extended until this is completely eradicated. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been amazing talking with everyone all over the globe. Hey. Hey, Maria. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you are not dealing with abandonment issues, Aquarius. I feel like you are the person who is walking away. You are cutting ties. You are pulling out of it personal investments. And I think that whatever you're pulling out of was self-limiting anyways, and it was something that really stifled you. This was more work than it was in reward, and I see that this is not something that you're even going to entertain anymore. It was too much work without enough payoff, and well, you're going to take your personal business elsewhere. And I think that you're going to go for something that is just less stress all around. So that is actually pretty nice. Hey, Latya. And then we have, this is actually the best thing that you could have done. Walk away from that entire situation. You walked away with your head held high, completely empowered, and it looks like whatever you have fostered in this alongside is going to start to, it looks like, come to fruition. A lot of your hard work is paying off elsewhere, which I think you're just kind of learning how to bask in its glory without a sense of humility. Let's see. You guys aren't normally the humble type, so why the hell were you being so humble and quiet about this beforehand? All right, so then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And then, oh, okay, so when I asked the question, it was because you were afraid that there wasn't going to be any growth, and it was an opportunity to protect yourself. And I want you to understand, Aquarius, again, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, if you look at this entirely as a whole, you're going to be overwhelmed by this. Spirit is telling you to step back, not look at the big picture, focus on the task at hand, and start to feel your way around this one. You will see where your limitations in holding yourself back has been in this entire thing. So this is saying, look beyond the wall that you have constructed for yourself and try and see your palace in the far off distance. That's going to take time for you to get there. Focus one step at a time. So this is step acclamation, and even overcoming in that one. So let's see. Oh, there was another one upright. So hang on. This one has been stuck to my hand, so we're going to take that one too. So this is looking at the entire situation as you not dealing with the pushback anymore, and it looks like it is judgment time. So what happened in the judgment time? I think you're being called to action. You're being called to make an important life choice. And I think that that's where everything kind of died out in your world. Let's see where this is coming into. I completely forgot my drink. I'm so bummed. I'm gonna have dry mouth in this. I hope you enjoyed the show. Four of Wands, Three of Swords. All right. You had to walk away from what seemed to be the party and the choice of your life. This, as alluring as it was, it seemed to be like a kryptonite for you, a cycle that you really can't keep repeating in your life. So I see that you saw that this was going to be an endless cycle and that you weren't going to get anywhere. It was going to be very immediately satisfying, but you wanted something that's more long run in your life. So we have the Three of Swords. After the Four of Wands, the party is over in your life as you see it at this point in time. So how are you going to be, well, what is the next choice that's coming in for you? And again, this is for the first half of, the first half of September. Seven of Swords. Getting away by the skin of your teeth. Fast moving energy. You have so much sword energy. What the hell, Aquarius? It seems like you're getting by the skin of your teeth. It's completely anxiety ridden. Almost feel like you're duck and running, but this is you charging on ahead into what is, it's seemingly less stress, but you're running from something, and this is what you can't take with you. And this is something that is keeping you completely up and anxiety ridden at night. You're losing sleep over something, and I feel like you haven't processed whatever this almost personal tragedy was. You're not going to be able to move forward into the next phase of your life if you haven't processed and faced your shit. Spirit is pushing you to do that, and it's not going to let up. I will be the first one to tell you Spirit is relentless. So what is coming up to be healed? We're going with Archangel Raphael. What is the healing advice for you? Because this looks like you are trying to duck and run without any sort of processing it, and that is not fair to you or anyone involved in this, Aquarius. Let's see. You're afraid of confrontation in this one. You're afraid of what it would mean. I mean, with the stretch, give us your cares and worries. I feel like you are, in a way, very scaredly facing what you feel to be a certain death in your life. But it's really you getting this rejuvenation. You have got to get that closure. You're worried about the anxiety that comes with the closure, the hurt that would come with it, the disappointment in someone else's eyes. It's like you're trying to take control over someone else's karma, but that's only going to backhand you in the face. This, it feels almost like a wounded child who needs to be protected in this, which I feel like that would be you, and you're waiting for somebody to take this load off your hands and probably let you get off scot-free. Spirit is gently pushing you to face this and be the empowered choice maker in this decision. This is going to give you a sense of peace, a sense of heart healing, and it's also going to give you that sense of ascension. By the way, if you're watching this, chances are you survived your ascension. I don't know how the last half of August was for you, or even the entire month, but for a lot of you, and that I've seen in readings and everything like that, it has been ungodly intense. So you made it. I'm proud of you. Now it's time to kick ass and take names. So we have gotten Taurus and Aquarius, and where are we going to go? And again, if you have questions about booking your own personal reading, definitely reach out. My Libra darling, we have another L, Leo. So we're doing this at almost 18. Where are we going to take this? My Leos, my beautiful Leos, my Venus is in Leo. So where are we going to take this? Thank you, Maria. Let me see. All right, when are we going to do this? Don't worry, still time for Libra. Leo, you are finding, oh wait, there's one behind it. Hang tight. So we have the Four of Swords. Rest easy, Leo. You are the head honcho. You are leading the way. You have a lot of different life paths that are coming into play, a lot of options that you can take, and I see you taking your time and making that decision. There's really no feeling of massive pressure on you. I feel like this has been something that has been already dragged through the ringer. You have to weigh out the pros and cons. This seems like a very holy decision, very divinely guided. I think that you have all your tools and empowerment completely around you in this one. And now any direction that you choose, first off, you can't screw it up. Second off, it is going to be long-standing. And third off, it's either really happy or very happy. You can't screw this up. But I do see a big, big, big change underway for you. Let's see. We're working with the Five of Cups now and the Seven of Swords. We have the Tower card. Once you make this decision, all bets are off. That's why you're holding back on making this drastic decision. Okay. You're being pushed into rest to make this just life-altering decision. You're feeling the pressure of it, so that's why you are being very careful not to make the wrong decision. I see that you're showing a face of confidence. You don't want to let anyone see you sweating. Lions are just big cats. Totally, Elizabeth. So We have the Tower card. You're going to portray confidence when you are making this realignment choice, this life path. It's two different life paths that are completely going in different directions. When you make that choice, full steam ahead, you are charging up ahead. This is rewilding. It feels free. It feels confident. It feels like it has a lot of muscle behind it. And I feel like if anything were to step in your way, Leo, you would knock it down. You know what I'm saying? So this is highly empowering. And I'm dropping cards. Sorry if the camera's shaking. I really need to get a more sturdy table. I think I'm going to do that this week. I need to look. So, how's the night treating everybody? I'm going with regular Rider-Waite. Ooh. All right, Leos, you have amazing fast incoming news. Based on your decision which way you want to go, doors are opening up left and right. The right people are falling right in line with you. And this is going to happen so fast, it might as well make your head spin. It seemed like there's really no ground or foundation for this to work on, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Let me turn this down. There we go. This almost feels like somebody in like a knight in shining armor coming in. Not trying to brag or make you jealous, Maria. I just joined Sam's Club earlier, and it was pretty amazing. I love Sam's Club. After you do this, after everything happens, because I don't feel like you're going to have a moment to rest, you're going to be forced into rest. So get ready to just be completely compartmentalized with work and then sleep. Not telling you to step away from other responsibilities. It's more along the lines of your world is going to be trying to find its new routine. And that's going to take a while for you to settle in. Karmic lesson coming in. Leo, what is the karmic lesson? Look at what we got here. We have 2 out of 3 major arcana. If this cuts out, you guys, I'm going to have to come back and finish. We have a severe storm coming, which I can dig. I love storms. Why do we have the come to the edge in reverse as a karmic lesson? All right, Leo. You guys are like the most confident people of the zodiac. You guys are loud lions. Hear you freaking roar. I know that you don't want people to see you as like a kitten or anything like that. You got to be comfortable in showing people that, first off, you do have hesitance, that you are absolutely worried about making the wrong decision. The fate is, no matter what, this is going to happen. There is a change. There's no going back. You've passed the point of no return. And now it's opening yourself up to opportunity and compassion and what seems to be decisions that are what you would never consider to be in your spectrum of wisdom. It's going to take a big leap of faith forward into this newfound sense of controlled wisdom and comfort, relaxation, in order to make this completely solid. Does that make sense? Or does it sound like I'm rambling? Yeah, they just want to purr. Absolutely. You want to know what you should do? You should get one of those red laser pointers and just see, you know, if you can get it to chase it around the room. You know, tuck the poor kitty out, then rub its belly. Of course, clear. Why not? So then we have Imagine and Blessed in reverse. The Blessed in reverse, it's really trying to find that silver lining in a very difficult and overwhelming situation. So this is really talking about, please, for love of Christ, please hope for the best in this. You and just living out your worst nightmare, dreading, fearing the worst, it's really going to be having no ground to stand on. Okay. And the blessed in reverse talking about this. Damn. I'm being pulled to the romance angels. What the hell? Is this gearing towards a relationship? Leos, are you falling in love? What the hell is happening? Putting yourself out there. Are you caught between two very different lives? It's kind of making me think of, do you remember the 2004 movie, The Notebook? I mean, it's kind of a classic. I don't know. Maybe you've heard of it. Well, anyway, this is talking about having two very different roads that your life can lead. And each one is very true to you. Each one brings out something very different in, about you. That's what I love about relationships. There's really no trying to overthink who is compatible and who's not compatible in your life. Depending on the growth and what your experiences are and what your influences are, despite whatever astrological signs that you are, your experience and your positions ultimately will decide what you bring out in each other. Does that make sense? So somebody who by no way could be compatible for you based on your experience and how you have overcome the situation can be like one of the best relationships that you have ever had. All right, so this is telling you to take the road less traveled by in relationships. The other one, I get that you would be happy. This one is going to give you a little bit more pizzazz and zest for life, it seems like. So this is what we are gearing towards. Final messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Spirit. Where are we gonna go? I'm totally lost. Where the hell are the cards? Okay, final words of wisdom. Hey everybody, how's it going? Again, talk amongst yourselves. The comments get highly entertaining. All right, remember, archetype cards. Not calling you any names. Definitely not calling you a virgin or a beggar or any of those things. These are all just titles. So we have Samaritan and we have Virgin. So maintaining symbolic purity with heart and of spirit and refines your capacity to help those you would rather ignore. So look beyond yourself in this entire situation. Look at the other lives that are involved. What is true and authentic for you? Make this decision with the purity of your heart. If your heart was more with one situation, you have to not be afraid of hurting this other situation. It's basically a cruel to be kind in this particular set in life. And it's being completely open and honest. And also I see that you setting them free is probably the biggest gift that you could have given them. I think that there's a mutual respect that will be maintained in this. Yeah. Wouldn't you know it? A Virgin Leo. Yeah, okay. Shut up. All right, so what do you think we're going to have next? Come on, out with it. Scorpio. So, let's see. What does the first half of September look like? Really? Okay. I gotta put my hair up. It is so flippin' humid in New York. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah, my Venus is in Leo. My moon is in Scorpio. I have a really odd set in sign. Scorpio, you guys have victory. You guys have this amazing moving on with your head held high. This, you're riding on the heartstrings right here. Massive heart healing coming in, and I feel like you are marching forward and that you have a ton of support behind you. I like that. This is the basis of this part of the reading. Let's see. Where is this going to go? Let's see. All right, you're breaking away from somebody. The Page of Swords. This is something where there's a lot of blurred lines and boundaries. I feel like this is some sort of pushback on you that you are not going to that you are not going to entertain. Florida, eh? Yeah. All right, so we have, yeah, this is nothing but overwhelm, where you couldn't even protect yourself from this situation. And this person completely saturated your life, and I feel like it is absolutely, without question, exhausting. So the basis part of this is basically moving on from this particular person or persons or situation in your life. And I'm looking up and I see 2 sevens. That is pretty interesting. So the Four of Swords, you're going to have to recover from this situation. Look at what we have here. This was always working on the next thing, always one thing after another, barely any peace. And it seems like there was no way that you could have guarded yourself from this. See, look at that. I see there is a disunion coming into play. This might be from a romantic partnership, but it can also be from toxic connections that have been saturating your life. This is you not letting anyone take the time and effort away from you anymore. It's basically ridding yourself of emotional vampires, which I can dig. Get some bug spray. What kind of bug spray would you get for emotional vampires? These bloodsuckers. Let's see. Strength. Garlic scented. I love it. Oh, man, I am just a terrible shuffler right now. The party's over, Scorpio. I see that this is going to take some effort for you to walk away from. This person is a control freak. And let's see. There is a third-party situation involved that I think that you are unaware of. This entire thing is riddled with anxiety, control, fear. This has been nothing that has been essentially promising in your life. I think it happens so gradually that it's taking you back at where you are suddenly. This seems to be exhausting. You're not at the point of leaving yet, but it looks like you are setting yourself up to pull away from whomever this might be. Look at that. Stress. So let's look more into the situation. Who'd have thunk? Actually, if I could say anyone to be a control freak, it would be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, Maria, I'm talking to you, baby. All right, so we have time to go. Then we have money in reverse. This is going to be a chaotic ending in your life. Not that anybody's going to actually die. I'm talking very figuratively. We're on Scorpio right now. So let's see. Oh yeah, the control freak, the Aquarius. I see them more as the quirky, unique goofballs of the Zodiac. Why, do you know any Sagittariuses? Earth talkers? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. You got to let go of the expectations about how this is going to go down. Get rid of the script that you have inside of your head. Scorpio, you got to work with facts on this one. It's basically saying you want to embrace your Scorpio. My moon's in Scorpio, so that's my inner workings, baby. Scorpio, you got to let go of how this is going to end. Get rid of your script. Get rid of anything that's not factual. All of it just seems like a fairy tale, and it's going to damage you more with how they're going to react if it's not with your script. So these people are completely out of alignment with you. There's no way to avoid this. This is all momentum. It's trying to push you forward. You've put it on long enough. You have actually you've been kicked out of this for a while now. Why are you hanging around in a place where you haven't been in for a while? Something's trying to light a fire under your ass and get you going to where you need to go. It's not to make the entire situation about a connection. You have work that you have to do, Scorpio, and it's time that you get your shit together. Not that, oh, that ding might be validation for somebody. And apparently the severe storm is hitting. So again, if I lose power, I'll have to finish this tomorrow. But I'm gonna hang on as long as this is going. I have 3 or 4 Virgos in my birth chart, which means I analyze the living shit out of everything. I will analyze the time that you said it, the way that you said it, who was around, what was going on, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll think about it years down the road and probably come up with a different, vision of it. Yeah, it's that. I'm fully aware of myself in that one. Well, that's the Virgo part of me, Okay. Stand back and watch, Scorpio. This is going to get really interesting. You have to be the protagonist in this one. And let's see. We have Yang. Yeah, well. It's telling you to unplug, get your energy up, stop pushing this particular person, watch and see how they behave. When you take away their drug, which is you in this scenario, see how they go through withdrawal of you. That is your answer. Your boundaries and where their respect for it lies, that's going to be where their level of respect is. And that's where their level of conditioning you starts to become very apparent. So that, I think that was the first half for you guys. Who do you think we're going to have next? Who you guys think is going to go next? I have it in front of me. I'm not even looking at it yet. Yeah, Maria, you got the Libra, baby. Oh, goodness. So, what's the first half of September look like? I'm being pulled immediately to the archetype. So again, disclaimer, not calling you a prostitute, not calling you a beggar, not calling you a martyr, not calling you some sort of awful name, but we have mediator in reverse, Samaritan upright. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. What is going to be happening? Again, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. And if it doesn't resonate, freaking let it fall away. But if it sticks, if you're being pulled somewhere, take it. It's probably spirit message for you. Spirit works in miraculous ways and, well, we're the conduit for information. We have King. And we have the Exorcist, yeah. Some of you need to get your exorcism on. So let's see what this is about. We have the Mediator in reverse, which this talks about negotiating with an ulterior motive, hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Then we have Samaritan upright, which is talking about refining your capacity to help those you'd prefer to ignore. Not quite the Libra way. What I love about Libra is you guys are the scales. You guys are the balancers. You guys are the mediators. You guys literally are the mediators. You guys will apologize when you weren't even in the room when something went down. That can be a fault of yours. But I love how you guys are so diplomatic. So then we have the martyr, an addiction to self-pity. And then we have the King, which is enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. And then we have the Exorcist in reverse, fear of facing your own demons. You're not going to be coddled through the first half of September, Libra. You guys, while you're amazing, you got to face your shit and you got to own your shit. And you can't let anybody step in to interfere with your karma. This is not what's going to get you to the next step that you want. Hang on one sec. Whoop. I almost fell. I needed a drink. I can't do this without a drink. So you're going to see me drink seltzer water. And you want to, you're going to enjoy it. Yeah. Please don't overflow. See, when I was younger, I didn't like soda. Well, I loved soda. I drank a lot of it. But now since I've gotten older, I can't really handle the sugar. But I love my weird ass sodas like orange cream and then strawberry. Are you kidding me? I'm the weirdo who gets those. So then, okay, facing your shit without anyone coddling you or holding your hand throughout this. You're not alone in doing this, but you do have to walk this path as yourself without anyone guiding your way through it. This is meant to be felt out very rawly for you. So the Exorcist is, I get that you're facing your demons and that this is scary as fuck. However, much like facing your own nightmare, hey Christina. So much like facing your own nightmare, the moment that you turn around to face it and kick its ass, the moment it loses all sense of power. It's not anticipating that you stand up to it. When you stand up to it, you break some sort of barrier in your mind and in your experience. And then you can step forward and you grow from that. Libra, you're going through a massive ass-kicking growth phase. So this, I love it. I get that you want help and that this is scary, but you can't latch on to anyone with this. I mean, they can offer to help, but in a lot of cases, it's going to fall through. And you're going to see that. And this is because Spirit really wants you to see how strong you are in this. Okay, what about this? Hold on one sec. All right, Libra, my beautiful babes. I had a best friend for 17 years who was a Libra. And my son Michael's a Libra too. I love you guys. The Three of Swords. Okay, this is going to be stress, you guys. We have the Chariot and the Nine of Cups. You are so afraid of letting anyone down on this one, but there's so much prosperity and abundance coming to you either way. For you to try and stand still in this, that is going to be where the stress is. You want to be complacent where you are right now. Life is about to drop kick you off that ledge into whatever experience that if you don't make a choice, it will make for you. Now, regardless, it is going to be this wonderful path, it just no matter what. But the thing is, it's telling you to not be so in the middle with yourself. You're with that for everyone else. You're the voice of reason. You can't be like that with yourself. You have to actually get on one side or another. You're not walking a thin, tight rope with this. Spirit is about to kick your ass one direction or another. Take your power back and make a choice. You can't be afraid of hurting someone's feelings because regardless, you are meant to experience this life with all of its ups and downs, highs and lows, all of those. It's going to hurt so much more if you try and stay still because you're going to get your ass dragged to your destination, one of your destinations. The Chariot. And then we have the Tower. You're ready to fight. You're ready to back something away. I feel like you are meeting this fear with aggression. You are going full on Taurus and bullheaded charging at this. You can't just run through it. This is something that you have to process. Spirit's saying you can be strong and steadfast going at this comfort pace. Just as long, I don't even care if you're at a crawl, as long as you are moving forward. The moment you make this decision, I think that I said this in Aquarius. Yeah, the moment you make this decision, everything's going to happen all at once to the point where you're going to feel like your head's spinning. And this, the basis of this part of the reading, if you try and see everything happening all at once, you can't do that. It is way too much chaos. It will overwhelm you. You're going to go into survival mode and shut down. Libra, you can't do that. Focus on the task at hand. Feel your way through this. Stay balanced. You're in your masculine energy. You are learning to embrace such a masculine energy. And I feel like you need to start fighting back. Protect yourself, guard what's yours, and guard your path. Stand behind your decisions. Don't let anything sway you one way or another. So, where are we going now? So it looks like miracles are the basis of this part. Let's see. What have we done yet? One. Let's see. Trust miracles. There is a little silver lining that is supposedly going to make this all better. You staying on the fence means that you're not trusting Spirit at all. It's trying to illuminate and light your way on this. And it's encouraging you to walk this path on your own. The thing is, you're not going to get this help from people. You're going to get this help from Spirit. This is a highly independent road. What's going on with that? New beginnings. Very fragile. I think that you guys are about to see how fragile you are and how much strength it takes to protect that. Everything is seeming like a paradox. What are you forgiving, though? Okay, so now we're talking about forgiveness. All right. So, messages from your angels. Let's see what that's about. Daniel. I'm the angel of marriage. I'm assisting you right now. Commitments. I feel like it's talking about letting go of the past commitments that you have made and breaking commitments. You're not letting anyone down in breaking a commitment. I get that it's harsh and I get that you don't want to be there. I get that you're afraid of letting somebody down and you are your own worst critic on this one and you're really beating yourself up about it. Hold your head high. You don't have to mask this feelings of remorse with aggression. I see that that's what you were doing in the past with this. You don't need to do that. Okay, let's see. God. Okay. A lot of magic and following your heart right now. Prosperity is coming to you as you speak. Okay. This is becoming repetitive. We have to break that right now. Deja vu. This is amazing. Have you guys been experiencing deja vu? What's been going on in your life? I had a dream about this. It feels like last summer. And I remember because it seemed so boring and why would I dream about, reading cards? Because, well, I've been a reader for 22 years. Why would that be a dream? But I remember this. Final messages, mediumship. Don't panic. Don't forget your towel. Ask Spirit for messages. This is more of a time for you to connect with Spirit and your intuition rather than another person and getting on this path of life. So if you get nervous, if you're doubting yourself, you got to pull back and focus on just the task at hand and how it's making you feel. If you're stuck in something, then that feels like there is really a block on your heart that you are working on. And I want to see what the base of that is. Okay. Positive energy. So it has been incredibly difficult for you to maintain a level of confidence with everything that has been going on. It seems like everything that you have been wrong about is being thrown in your face, and now this is why you are having such trust issues. What if you are wrong about all of this? Well, that could be the case, but you have to understand, Libra, hey Natty, Libra, if you were meant to be completely perfect and infallible in this life, you wouldn't need to be here. Libra, you are going to fuck up in life. You are going to screw something up royally. The thing is, that's how you learn. That's how you evolve. So you stopping that is stopping your own life. You have to continue. I mean, because why else are you here? Let's go. All right. That looks like it's the first half of September for you. So Libra, I can't wait to see what happens for the second half of September. It looks like you have a lot of bravery that is being thrown in right now. I want to see what's happening next. So who do you think we're going to have next? I have 7 signs left. Let's see. It's a time of Virgo. Not Saggy yet. Nice guess, though. Virgo time. I'm a Virgo. When I do the second half of the months, that'll be around my birthday. Not trying to brag, but I'm going to be the big 35. Yeah, that's right. I don't even know. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Neptune, Pluto, Mercury. What the hell are we looking at for the first half? Thank you, Maria. Let's see. What are we doing now? I tell you what. So I'm being pulled to the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Virgo Moon, wow. So you play it calm, cool, collected outwardly, and you take stock in everything around you, because I think you said you were a Libra. And then you don't let anyone see you sweat with that Virgo Moon. You are picking them apart in your head, and I feel like you have so many different worlds that are going on. What did Earth Chakra say? Yeah. Uh-huh. Your amazing sun is Virgo. He is pretty amazing. Let's see. My sun is a Cancer, and my other one is a Libra. Overthinking Queens? Yeah. Tell me to calm down, see what happens. Oh, you're so right. Wow. Everything's better now. And it's more along the lines of, are you kidding me? The whole entire world is falling down. So, yeah. Don't tell a Virgo to calm down. In fact, don't tell anyone to calm down. Never in the history of humankind has telling somebody to calm down actually led to them calming down. Oh my God. Yeah, my Mikey. He is posting little videos on his private channel. He has his own IG, but it's private, because I know that there are crazy people out there who've already tried to contact him, but he wants to be in social media. So nobody's access to him until he is of age, but he's loving the experience. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus at 50, almost 2. So I just want to be clear, because I did go off on a tangent. Friendships, worthiness, heart healing, ready, set, go. You really got to see your value. So this is talking about reestablishing some sort of a connection with people. I see that you have new people who are coming into your life. And I want you to understand this is not too perfect. It's not an illusion, because I do understand that in the past, there has been this almost political game with friendships. And so this is leading to a lot of mistrust in your life. We have the heart healing. The theme for the first half of the month is going to be heart healing, so you can have adequate relationships and you can move forward in life. I feel like a lot of you have got, everybody, who are we kidding? It's not just a Virgo, it's not Libra, it's not anybody. Everybody and their brother has just gotten closure on some crazy ass aspect of their life, and now it's time to move forward. You, Virgo, it looks like what's healing is whatever has been blocking your heart. And this is intimacy issues. This is fear-based, and we're going to look into it. Yeah. So let's see. I'm actually being pulled to the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins again, so apparently there's more on this situation. Oh. You are being helped. Okay. Father healing. I can totally see that. Blessed change. Do whatever the path is by yourself. Screw everybody. I got this. I don't need your help. You've let me down long enough. Blah, 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 blah. This sucks. I hate you. Get away. That type of deal. So this is telling how you have taken all of the reins in your life, and how you have been a control freak about it, and how you are kind of overworking yourself. You have become so independent, it's almost to a fault, and you not letting anybody in because of the whole lack of trust. Spirit is trying to tell you that, first off, calm down, which again, remember in the beginning part of the reading, you just can't tell somebody to calm down. It's never going to work in your favor. So the father healing is about you not giving your power away, but allowing yourself to have people step in and help, and letting them show up for the relationship where other people have not shown up in the past. It's the protector, the authority figure. Oh yeah, calm down. Yeah. Okay, you're so right. Load off my mind. And really, no, it's a load off your ass. Don't you dare tell me to calm down. How dare you? There is a lot of intervention that is coming in to show you that you are worthy to be helped. You are not a lone wolf, and that you don't have to go this life alone. And I never really say lone wolf, so that might actually have special meaning for somebody out there. When have you made yourself so isolated it was at your disadvantage? You're not going to be alone. Spirit's not going to let that happen. It's cracking you open to see your own heart. Great. Oh man, I love it. I love you guys. So, Spirit, what the dealio? What's going on here? Ooh. All right, this deck has a lot to say to you, Virgo. Soulmate relationship, protection, blessed change, and father healing is coming out yet again. So it looks like the heart that's coming in to be healed, which is you, you are being broken up for some sort of, well, you are being broken into for some sort of greater connection and some sort of crazy vulnerability. This is a huge change that is seemingly coming out of nowhere that's not going to be ripped away from you. I feel like a lot of you are about to have a very blessed union, very passionate filled, very synchronistic, and that it's not even just about the relationship, but it's showing you that you can be protected and trust again. So that being said, I think that first off, stop resisting. I'm not going to tell you to calm down because that never works. But calm down and take this actual protection. You can trust what is being gifted to you. Hi, Carla. So some sort of really crazy, sweet, and intimate relationship is coming into play. Something that you can actually have faith in. It's renewing your faith, which I think that you've been really protective of as of recent. Not even to just give it away, but just to keep it to yourself. Look at this. I split the deck, victory, and everything that you want. Amazing connection and family dynamic coming in. Yeah. All right, so there's a sadness that's coming in. Why? Something spilled? What's going on? There's the Two of Cups behind it with the Three of Cups spilling up in front. It seems like what you were celebrating before has completely, it's fallen on its ass. And this, I feel like you really put a lot into these cups, and that this was something that was your baby for a while. And then we have, it almost feels like you've been taken advantage of. Your good nature, your heart. It feels like there was a physical persuasion, whether it's male or female, does not matter. I think that all of that has been exploited in front of you, and now you see it as the raw truth that it is, and you're just not doing it. Hey, Terry. So yeah, I see this hurt, pain, and agony being thrown very much right in front of you, and you saying, you know what? No more. I'm done. I'm set. This sucks. I hate you. I'm moving on. Peace out. Deuces wild. So this is something that you're going to have to defend. But what's coming in is balanced. It's authoritative. It is something that is very grounded and able to ride every single wave in front of it. All right, Spirit, final messages for my Virgonians. Don't bother fighting. You can't wrestle with a pig in mud and expect to win. Sooner or later, you're going to have to realize that it's having fun wrestling you. Thank you, Maria. Okay, yeah. Don't cast your pearls before swine. What you have incoming is so much better, and it is so emotionally enriched, and that whatever you have been hanging on to is actively walking away with its tail between its legs from your life. And this, I feel like somebody is carrying so much shame with them about this, geared towards you. Not that they are shameful about you, but I feel like this is a heart that's hurting because it realized how much it has fucked up. All right, Virgo, that was your reading, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Virgo, for the first half of September 2020, also being timeless. So let's see what is gonna. What do you think we have? Come on. You still claim this reading? Awesome. Oh my God. No. Earth Talkers, no. So we have my beautiful, amazing counterpart, the Pisceans. Pisces. Cannot believe you, Earth Talkers. No, you're not no gem. No. I take that away from you. That's what I say to you, Earth Talkers. That's right, I said it. Maria, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being amazing on that one. Let's see. Wow. Pisces. You feel rejected, and rather than getting upset about it, you're getting pissed about it. Maria, your daughter is about to get pissed off and throw herself forward into something, it looks like. Yeah. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. You are about to have a crazy ass glow up. So, okay, communication going through completely, very fast incoming, very hasty, and I feel like you are, oh, we have the 10 of Cups. Instead of letting this beat you down, I'm seeing this as you and just going a completely different route. You're not going to sit there, let this be your defeat. You are going to make this this tragedy your personal bitch. This is going to be one of your stories of triumph. You are going to talk, you're going to walk the walk on this. Talk the talk, walk the walk. You know, whatever this hell the perseverance story is. This, I feel like it was an initial jab to your heart, and that stings. But you're like, what about what I want? Yeah, what about what you want? This was a huge, tough choice that you had to make, and it involved a lot of hidden information coming to the surface that somebody had tried to stuff away from you. This, I feel like, it took forever to come in. This should have been information given to you a long time ago, but whoever was navigating this put the squash on this. Like, they ultimately completely controlled the situation. So now I'm seeing you blinding yourself. You're not going to look at their images. You're not going to look at their eyes anymore. You're going to completely feel this out with the facts. What has happened? What has been a positive aspect of your life? And if it's negative, I see you cutting it away completely without remorse. It's just, you're done. I think you're seeing it stone cold sober. If somebody is seeing this connection as it is with you and they are still being able to behave that way, you see them for the manipulation tactics and you're like, peace. I am done. And you're kind of pouring out that cup that they have offered to you and chucking it in their face. You wanna know why? Because fuck this shit. Look at this. So many choices. Look at this. Whoever this was, they're highly manipulative. But the thing is, I don't think that it's malicious. I think that this was so incredibly fear-based and scared. I feel like this is not what they had wanted. They were so afraid of how you would see them, so afraid of how you would react, that they went above and beyond to hide this. And I think that the reason why this hurts so much initially is because you ultimately really trusted them. This was, I think, one of the toughest realizations of your life. It's almost initiating an entire identity change with you. Does that make sense? So, where are we going to take this? Actually, I don't even want to use this deck right now. Pisces, my loves. Where are we going to go? Archangel. No, not Archangel, no. Healing with the Angels. Let's see what's up. I can smell the rain, and it has like that spring smell to it. We're embracing fall. Why does it smell like that? It smells so beautiful though. I want to see if we're going to have a lot of lightning. It's supposed to be a severe thunderstorm, so yeah, I want it. Pisces, you beautiful water energy source, go get grounded. Go let your feet hit the dirt. Get back into the biorhythm of the earth around you. You need a lot of grounding work right now. You getting alone with your thoughts, pulling back from all of this stimulation, you know, like social media. Yeah, social media, and maybe over investigating somebody's profile, wherever it is, maybe checking on somebody and seeing what they're doing. This is not going to get you the answer that you want. This is saying that you have done enough of that. You have scattered yourself way too much, and your emotions have been running high. So the nature aspect of this is, again, letting your feet hit the ground. You retreating and getting calm and centered is going to provide a lot of miracles to take place in your world. I'm feeling like, okay, so this I'm seeing as weirdly Tinkerbell. Look at this, that little light coming towards her. Yeah, so this, I feel like you're about to have a little mini guide light your way, who's very protective and almost to the point of being possessive. You want to know why? Because it's guarding you, where you haven't been guarded before. So let's see what is coming up with that. I'm actually being pulled to the Starseed Oracle. This was a gift from a woman who I had read for, who actually became a pretty damn good friend. So Teresa, I love these cards, and I have been using them in private readings, and you're amazing. I love these. I love the artwork on them. Let's see what is coming up. What do you want to tell Pisces? Deep cellular healing. Yeah, that's why Tinkerbell's coming up around you, because damn it, you're going to be at your most vulnerable and broken down. And if anyone were to mess with you again, shit's going to hit the fan, because you are done. You got the love. Hidarian, is that how you pronounce it? Energy, codependency, and boundaries. So many people want so much from you, and it's not malicious. It's just you are so alluring. Your energy, everything about you are so wonderfully emotional and validating for everyone. It's like you are that personal brand of heroine for anyone who has any sort of codependency issues. You are like the flame and they're the moth. That is why, because damn it, you help so much, and you are so incredibly lovable, and you are passionate in a zodiac. Yeah. So what's the advice for Pisceans? Weight of the world. Boundaries. Again with boundaries. So hey, Pisces, the theme for the first half of September 2020, if you have a Pisces sun, moon, rise, Venus, is boundaries. It's a thing. It's a reoccurring thing. And boundaries have been an issue probably for your entire life. So you're not alone. Not going into isolation, allowing yourself to be in solitude to collect your thoughts. You are being guided in that you are not dead. Nothing's going to screw with you anymore. So that looks like that is your advice for the first half of September 2020, also being timeless. So let's see who's coming up next. What do you think? I'm gonna go with probably, well, I'm holding this anyway, so it's kind of moot point. So who do you think we're gonna have next? Let's see. All right, I just looked at it. No. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Neptune, Pleiadian. Now I'm drinking a lot of seltzer water. I sincerely hope I don't burp on camera. That would be absolutely within the realm of possibilities. I don't want to. I really should have had just straight up water. I blame you though. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Let's see what is happening. Romance. Okay. So intimate relationships is the first half of the first half of September 2020, also being timeless. Archangel Michael. Yeah, baby. The basis of relationships has to be a level of friendship. So this is saying if you want intimacy in your life, then you have to learn how to play. I love Aries. Some of my best friends are Aries. Some of my exes are Aries. One of the most amazing women I have ever met, Sam Rodman, this amazing psychic medium from Vegas. She is in Aries. Love her channel, love her work. If you are working on intimacy this month, oh my God, stop it. Okay, so Aries, you amazing beasts. This is talking about relationships on all fronts. If this isn't easygoing, if this is causing you to stress out and it's more work than payoff, then you got to understand that you are divinely protected and actively walking away from it. There's not going to be something that pulls at your heartstrings in the wrong way anymore. You have all the love in the world coming towards you. And if it hasn't happened already, this is something that is very soon happening. But I see authentic relationships falling into line, and I see that these are people who get you out of your head and who get you to a place of calm, like Zen. It doesn't take away from the excitement of life, but also I see that this romantic prospect also has that base of friendship, which doesn't take life so serious. I think that what I'm seeing here is the fact that they can get you going and that they can really just get under your skin and get you to laugh at the absurdities of life, that this is going to be something that really wins your heart over in the first half of September. And again, not all of you are going to be going through some sort of romantic prospect. This is just really intimate circles, but a lot of you are looking at romance. I've been seeing all over the board a lot of unions that are coming into play on a deep soul-bound level. I've walked away from the idea of twin flame, like the wording of it. These are deep soul bonding connections. I don't want you to miss out on the idea of that deep bond. This is something that is very soul food like for you. I definitely do believe in soulmate twin flame energy, but the reason why I say that, Aries, is because I don't want you to get hooked on something when there's something much more meaningful that is coming into play. Just not the title. I feel like it's very real, but you have to navigate that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Where are we going to go to next? All right. Get ready to talk. This is a spiritual interrogation. What the hell? I think you're calling so many people out on their shit and getting them to step up or step the hell aside in your life. People need to put their words into action. That's what you're going to be doing. And I think that if there's any way that they matter in your world and that you matter in their world, then this is not going to be something that is going to be offensive. It is all about personal growth. If you guys can't talk to each other about progress and progressing in each other's lives, then what the hell are you even in this connection for? If you have to tiptoe around everything, why are you there? You are so well beyond it. So let's see. The Queen of Wands, it's getting you to feel out of your mind is what it's doing. This is eating you alive because I think that you're afraid of offending people who are so near and dear to your heart. But why is that coming up for you, Aries? You guys are fiery. You guys kick ass and then take names later and then send them flowers. Why are you feeling so scatterbrained about this one like you have no defense? You're not completely out of your mind in doing this. What is going on with you? Let's see. Why? Okay, father healing. Father healing has been all over the board tonight, hasn't it? I think that this has come up in what, like 5 readings tonight? Yeah, father healing. So your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. You want Aries energy? Well, then you got to work with fire, because these guys, if you get too close and you stay too long on the wrong side of them, you will get burned. I mean, I feel like it's Leo 2.0. You want to know? I'm going to say the most brutal of the zodiac is the Sagittarius, because, you know, they are so black and white, cut and dry, and they will have zero qualms with walking away. I love Sagittariuses. No question in my mind, they're amazing. And then we have Aries, which, holy shit. And then we have Leos, which is really just, it's so dramatic. But I love them. They're like, do you see what's going on here? And then you have Virgo. Did you see that? Yeah. We all have our drama in various ways. But Aries, you guys have some dad issues that are coming up to be healed. And you know what? We're going to go with taking away the gender of it. Because you know what? Not everybody has a dad. Not everybody has that masculine character. But there is masculinity, leadership in their life. And that's genderless. So whoever the masculine protector type was in your family is coming up to be healed right now. This is a misuse of power in your world, something that you have shied away from. And I think it's you vying for their validation. This is incredibly emotional, and it feels like it's almost a Piscean energy to it too. I'm feeling like as you stop seeking external validation from people you project that paternal type onto, then you'll get your power back and you'll stand more in your confidence and actively make your decision moving forward. And this is leading you to call people out on their shit. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Reading done. Yeah. Card said yes. Yeah, made sense. We're good. Great, grand, wonderful. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, man. Okay. Hearing a high-pitched ringing noise. All right, advice for my Aries. Take a chance, make a choice. The world is in reverse, which means that things are going to be closing off regardless. Try everything out. What doesn't open, don't be dismayed by it. You're being told to have faith, make choices. Don't be afraid of getting it wrong. It's not going to be detrimental to you. This is just, okay, this door's not opening. I'm going to go for another one. You have so many chances to make this first half of the month amazing. So many chances to start a new commitment. Not everything that you set out to do is meant to come to fruition. Your passion is not going to be authentically in it, which is what I think you're going to be discovering with the slam door shut. Like, okay, I didn't want this anyway. We're great, grand, and wonderful. So, closing. 2 aces in reverse. Know when the hell to pull out and stop wasting your time. And the Empress. Some things are not meant to be your baby in life. All right, well, some of you apparently are, I can definitely go that route. Some of you are, you know what, I'm not even going to do it. No, no. Some things are not meant to be your baby in this life, and I mean that in a very figurative sense. Let that stress go. Let that burden go. Stop hindering on what you cannot do. Hey, Melina. Oh, I'm actually doing the all zodiac signs. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, stay to the end. So, whatever is not in your power, please acknowledge it and let it go. Stop holding yourself against standards that are just beyond yourself and that is not meant for you. That is going to have something more compatible suited for it. This is not going to be a new beginning in many instances for you. Don't be dismayed by a door slamming shut in your face. And I mean that, Aries. I love you guys dearly, but you gotta cut your shit and beating yourself up when something doesn't work out. It's time to move on. So who do you think we got now? Who do you think we got? My Sagittariuses. Yeah, baby. Maria. I think you've gotten like 3 of them tonight. No, Cappy, not yet. I have Gemini, Capricorn, and Cancer left. Yeah, baby. So, which one was that? Sagittariuses? I know a few of them. They're pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Carla. Sorry to keep you waiting, darling. So let's look. Archangel Raphael healing. Bring the fire, eh? Okay, so we have second opinion. Use your natural healing abilities. Okay, this is talking about your energy. Avoid allergens. Avoid stressful situation. Do something different, Sagittarius. Whatever the hell has been eating you alive that has been bogging down your energy, you cannot go about it the same way and treat it the same as you have done with everything else. You have to go a completely different route in this life. Do something different, because I feel like whatever it was, it has grown an immunity in your body. And I mean that in a figurative way, but you know, we can even take it literal. Literal? I can't talk. Okay. Avoid the stressful situations. It's not worthy of your stress. You don't need to eat yourself alive with this one. Your body has been drugged through the ringer. It has been incredibly reactive through all of this fight and flight. And what usually happens with you is not what's usually going to solve this problem. First off, continue to bug people and look for other opinions and do something different. There's not a one answer for everything. Something much better suited for you and getting your energy levels back up and taking better care of yourself is going to make itself known. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm telling you that Spirit is saying, do something different for yourself to get a better result. And if something is deliberately trying to stress you out, or it is making something your problem where it has no business in doing so, call it out on its bullshit and go the other way. So, let's see. Recovery, yeah, baby. Home help. What's this? Organic foods. Children, easy does it. There needs to be a more calm and zen environment at your base home. You have a lot of recovery and recuperation that you have to do. Keeping your life as simple and as uncomplicated as possible is going to be probably the best route for you. Stop trying to be the end-all be-all on everything. Stop trying to get everything done at once to get some sort of solidified happiness. I mean, it's almost like, you know, when you're sick and you suddenly feel the need to clean everything, that's your body going into survival mode to show that you are going to be okay, that you are going to pull through this. It's something so deeply embedded in your DNA, so you don't seem like wounded and you're just going to be eaten alive by some wild animal out there. The home help, you're going to have to clear out your home. Maybe you should actually even sage and clean your home. This might be something to revamp the energies. I feel like there's a lot of bogged down energy in your house. If you can, sage. If not, I get it. Or Palo Santos, sweetgrass. Do whatever you can to reinvigorate the home. So let's look at archetypes. Why are you trying to be this macho man or woman or person? God, there's 80 cards here. So again, disclaimer. I'm not calling you a bully, not calling you a martyr, not calling you Jesus, not calling you anything under the sun, not calling you God. But the God card came out. You are your own damn God. Benevolence and compassion. Recognizing the internal force within yourself and others, and then you have the wounded child. Palo Santos, incense going now. Awesome. Yeah, I went to this farm in, not Connecticut, someplace in New York. And I saw that they were selling Palo Santos, and I had bought mine online, but now I know where I can get it. It's one of those quirky, unique farm shops. I think I fell in love with it. God. I'm going to see if I can put it on blast online because I just thought it was so amazing. Ooh. Saboteur, the monk, the nun. So then we have selfless devotion to a single mind, dedication to spirit. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it would bring to your life. You're afraid of doing something totally new and out of character. That's why you're trying to simplify your life and see what's really in your heart. Saggies. You guys are freaking black and white, and you guys can be amazing. You can be stone cold. You can be all these things. Don't let this be something that overpowers you. You have every reason to be confident. This is coming from a place of wound. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. So like attracts like. Open the learning path of forgiveness. Highlights the erotic energy of the female. Opens your heart when dependency is rejected. And then we have benevolence and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. All right. So, my dear, this is really talking about you and addressing your wounds and having compassion for other people, even the people who have hurt you, which I get it. I get that it is so hard to forgive other people and that you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to see them, you want zero contact with them. But the concept of forgiveness is give forgiveness for yourself from hanging on to that situation or that wound and letting it fester for as long as you have. Whatever the perpetrator was in your life, or whatever the perpetrating situation was, it's telling you to step back and look at it without its title. So look at it for its name. So for instance, take away the title of your parents, mom and dad. What is their real first name? This is somebody who has a real history, who is really screwed up in life and who has had many faults, just like you. So this is seeing them at their level and taking away that sense of entitlement in your life. Don't just forgive somebody because it's family. I don't give a shit if it's blood related. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So really, you get to choose who is around you. But you're using a lot of anchoring in your life that is stopping you from moving forward because of all these old wounds from what looks like to be some sort of toxic feminine energy in your world. Now, toxic feminine energy does not just deal with females. We all have divine masculine and feminine inside of us. This is taking note of something that was so in the toxic state of its femininehood. So the child wounded. What have you been carrying around with you so long that has prevented you from fully experiencing and being in the moment in life? And why is it when some good things happen, you automatically start to sacrifice yourself and sabotage the entire situation as if you don't deserve the happiness or enlightenment or the gift that life is trying to give you? You don't have to be selfless at every point in your life. At some point, you have got to be in receiving mode. And I get that a lot of you are absolutely horrendous at receiving gifts. The point is to not just, have this whole storyline or this business transaction, this for that or the other thing. It's just to say thank you and acknowledge that you are worthwhile of something and then move on. So, advice for Sagittarius spirit. Let's see what's up. I want to know. God, can you hear that rain? I'm freaking loving this. Again, if I lose power, I am so sorry. I literally only have 3 signs left and I will be so heartbroken. All right, you're getting into alignment. Parallel life is happening. Any choice that you make is going to be for the best, but don't let it be made out of fear. There's no reason to be feared. You are finding your equilibrium and your balance. All your ships are coming in. You have every reason to be confident and look out to the horizon and see what's incoming your way. Sagittarius, I hope that that made sense. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, check your other astrological points. Let's see what we have left. All right, what do you think? What do you think? I already looked. Deja vu again. My God, I can't handle this level of deja vu. This is ridiculous. 4 times tonight in the reading. Crazy ass deja vu. So we have Gemini babies. My gemmies. My pajamas. All right. Gems. Okay. Romance. All right, so what about love? I'm feeling like it is love for you, Geminis. What's happening in the love department? Again, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Check your other astrological points. Candy, hang out. God, I should have put out my little water catcher thing. I have this awesome vase that I got at a flower shop, and I collect rainwater in it. Kind of witchy, I got it. Gemini in the house. Yeah, we're almost there, baby. I got you. I see you. So we have harmony, listening, retreat, music, and romance. Oh, my Lord. Oh. All right. Gemini, I'm going to say this once. Follow your heart. Shut everything else the hell up. Shut up everybody else's interference, their insistence, their advice. Fuck every single bit of that one. Shut everything off. Don't go from a wounded place. You guys, what I love about Geminis is you guys are so versatile. You're so multifaceted. You have all these amazing key points. And you want to know what? You can do multiple things at once. There's no reason that you feel like, well, that you should feel like you don't deserve the love and that you can't handle it and that you're not going to get it right. You are somebody who, when it comes to love, is incredibly giving, and you're always looking for a way to upswing your partner. So this is saying, first off, you have to be completely in love with yourself and give yourself that same love. You have to be that partner that you want to have. Whoever it would be incoming or staying in your life as far as a partnership goes is somebody who doesn't even play the same instrument as you, but they can collaborate the shit out of this relationship with you. It's understanding, it's taking the pressure off. So I'm seeing the music, the retreat. Everything is playing in this beautiful synchronistic orchestra in your life. I feel like something very protective and worthwhile is coming in. I feel like what I'm looking at here is, it feels like almost a divine feminine energy that is pushing you along this one. So, Natty, I see that you've given up on love. That's fine and dandy. Life is going to probably tell you every single reason why you should never give up on love, because you are legitimately one of the most beautiful souls that I have met. And the whole listening thing, Spirit is getting right in the collective's face with synchronicities about relationships that are incoming. Again, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Check your other astrological points, obviously. So, what does this want to bring about? Bell. It is safe for you to love and honeymoon. You got to let yourself start to get excited again. Mirror, mirror. It is safe for you to love. Let's see. it's talking about your past hurts and how you have given so much to them and it was an entirely empty well. It was definitely an imbalance of love. I feel like, Gemini, I feel like you talked yourself into loving a lot of people that really wouldn't have gotten a second glimpse at you. Well, from you. Whatever it is, it was completely fabricated almost. There was a level of love, but it took a lot of convincing to get you into that. And I feel like you overlooked a lot of red flags. And Gemini, you are far too fabulous and nurturing to just think that you aren't seeing what you are looking at clearly. Heart-to-heart conversations, release your ex, keep an open mind. The love that is coming in, first off, it's not coming in until you have this throwdown with spirit. You have to open your heart up and see actually what is broken on the inside. So breaking your heart open to see the raw truth of the matter. So how are you going to be able to open up with anybody if you can't even be honest and truthful about whatever it is with yourself? And it's telling you to reconnect to spirit. This is going to be something that is so different than you've ever experienced. And I don't see that this is going to be something where it makes your head spin and it's coming out left field. I think like you have done enough of that. So the unrequited love, it's a thing of the yesteryears. This is not the same story that you're getting in. And I think that you're just anticipating the same shit, different day, different person, different font, for God's sakes. I feel like you're so used to the same type of person in your life. It's literally same spiel, different font, you know, different looks, different body. Same person though. It's not what's coming in though. This is what's coming in. That's why you're having the throwdown with spirit, so you can release these people. You're not going to be exploited and taken advantage of again because you're calling it all out. I feel like you're going to go Sagittarius on their ass. All right. Hey, so Natty, she is this amazing artist. She has been, if you go to her Etsy page, you will see some of the most intricate dream catchers that I've seen. She also she's getting into readings too. You do readings. And yeah, she's a pretty versatile chick. So, oh my God, Natty, you have got to do one of your makeup sessions again. She's truly an artist. I love it. I appreciate that woman so much. Okay, the judge. Yeah, okay. Guys, you guys are going to be the judge. The thief and pioneer. What the hell is storyteller in reverse? Don't hold anything back. Gemini, don't hold anything back at all. So balancing justice and compassion. Don't hold any of your story back just because you want this to be more fair than what it is. You are breaking the mold on so many things with this pioneer, doing and creating what has not been done before because you can't go with the same story. And the thief, the light attribute, is sheds light on potential wealth. It's really looking at your prosperity. Your prosperity, your abundance, your perseverance comes through with your truth and authenticity in your story. So balancing fear and injustice, you can't let that navigate what is coming out of you. I want you to speak clearly, authentically, even if your knees are shaking. It's time to break such a crazy mold in your life. So, that being said, I think that is it for Gemini. Let's see what's going on. We have 2 signs left. We're going to do this. What do you think we have? What do you think we have? I haven't looked at it yet. Nope, it's not flipped over yet. Cancer? Cancer, baby. Nope, Cappy's going to be the last one. It looks like Cappy's the last. My Cappy is a rise. So, my Cancerians. My eldest son is a Cancer. He just turned 14. Hey, Amanda. So, yeah, oh my God. My son, he's 14 years old now. He was a 10-pound baby. Where did time go? It seems like forever ago. It's a paradox. It's forever and like no time at all. Okay, we have Isaiah. I love this. It really does, Maria. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, first half of September 2020. Also timeless. Let's be real. What's happening? Wow. Wow, you guys. One more. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Candy. So, Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are being watched over by angels. And we have Archangel Michael. I'm with you, giving the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your life's divine purpose. Yeah, you guys are facing a lot of your fears too. So you guys are facing fears of new beginnings. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. And then we have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself which one brings you closer to your divine purpose and which one takes you away from it. Then we have Asteria, which is you deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Cancer, you guys are scared shitless about starting off completely new and having this be completely under mind power. You are safe to be powerful in this entire situation. It's an amazing new beginning for you. It's a great new adventure. I get that it's new. It's at square one, but this doesn't take away from the importance. This situation is bringing you closer to your divine purpose. And this is something where you are reaching above and beyond anything that you've ever set yourself up. It's almost like the most dramatic change of your life. The color theme of the cards is pink and green. These are the heart chakra colors. So this, you really have to follow your heart and the greatness of it on this path. Yeah, the scary beginnings, absolutely. The only thing that rivals a new beginning is facing every single one of your fears. It's the ending. The fears of facing your fears and then the fears of facing a new beginning. That is ending of cycles and new beginnings. So, this is talking about, first off, whatever, you're getting signs and synchronicities on animals. When you are having a thought process, when you are in a situation, whenever you're questioning something, pay attention to the symbology around you. A lot of animals are making themselves known to you at this current time. How does it feel when this animal is crossing you? What thoughts does it invoke in you? And then you can always look up the animal too. So Sagittarius, oh, that one was really interesting. Amanda, definitely check that one out. So I will post the times on that afterwards. But yeah, Sagittarius, I freaking love you guys. So we're kicking this off. Don't hold back your greatness in this new beginning. You have to reach far beyond your heart, farther than your mind could have ever thought that you have gone on this situation. That is a wonderful base for you to have. Yeah, you guys, okay, so Amanda, you guys aren't fire, you guys are lit. I'm so gangster, yeah. All right, where are we going with that? Okay, regular rider, wait, what do you want to tell my Cancerians? All right, that was actually in reverse. Take your freaking time, for Christ's sakes. Sometimes when people make a decision, everything happens immediately. This is saying, for the love of Christ, pump the brakes and take your time, because you have to be sure you want what is in this cup. Some of you don't want to drink that fishy water, and that's more than acceptable. I know that I wouldn't want to drink some fishy ass water. You have waves that you have to learn how to surf in the back. All right, there is so much that's going on. Stop and take everything into account. What does your environment look like? How is it making you feel? What are your thoughts on and limitations on this? So this, okay, strength. All right. So we have 2 8s on here. abundance, prosperity, opportunities. We have the 10 of Cups upright with the 8 of Cups in reverse. So this is you in facing that fear of failure that you have and fear of abandonment, that if you make this wrong choice, are you going to be condemned? Is your life in ruins? Hell no. The strength is no matter what, you are going to be okay. You are going to be empowered, and that nothing can take your choice away from you. You are really being shown what you are made of for the first half of September. But you, again, have to be sure that this is what you want. If there's any sort of hindrance on it, figure out why. Pump the damn brakes, Janae. Okay. Noted. Oh my God, that is too funny. You're feeling so scattered and out of balance. Yeah, that's another reason not to do it, because you are being pulled in every direction. Everyone looks just as enticing. No. One of them is going to be so overwhelming. It's this amazing illusion. You know exactly which road to avoid on this one. You've tried it numerous times and it has failed every single time. It's not going to be different this time. You are going to drown underneath the circumstances. Take another route. You have got to feel this out for yourself. So the world is not going to fall on you. We have the Chariot. Whatever this is, it's going to really make up your life for a long time. You're coming out of a storm right now. You're still not out of the woods. That's why you're feeling that fear of all that potential trauma. You're not trusting your emotions. You're so close to your own epicenter and everything that just went down that you can't see all the growth that you did. Nothing is growing as fast as you want. It's not supposed to be as different as night and day. Everything is a process. You can't keep checking on the seeds to see if it's growing every hour. You got to spread this out. Stop letting people take from you. You're not a freaking wishing well. You're creating more problems for yourself by being so compliant, by being so adaptable to everyone else's whim. It's keeping you from moving on, and that's the biggest thing that you have been trying to do. Just because you're giving everything and everyone your all doesn't mean that you're going to have it in the same respect back. The reason why they're taking from you is because they didn't have it in themselves and you gave them that sense of validation. The best way forward for you is to take all that validation that you're giving others and hold it onto yourself. Know your self-worth and value and start to make decisions for yourself and not for anyone else in this one. It's going to be a test of strength because it's always one thing after another. It's always something with somebody where you have to come into the rescue. I don't want that for you. You're not being allowed to move on in your life when you are enabling other people to continue along their same bullshit story and unwillingly giving them that cushion. You have to make your own house, make your own bed and lie in it. You are not their housekeeper. I have a shit ton of cards in front of here right now. Yeah. So, Spirit advice for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus for the first half of September. Archetypes. We're going with that. All right, hang on tightly. We have Capricorn coming in. The Artist in reverse. All right, stop trying to dress up and... I'm not going to say that. It's way too crass right now. No. Not going to do it. So we have the Artist in reverse, which is using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. Fuck pity. All right, and then we have the Fool, fearless, revealing emotions, helping people laugh at the absurdities and hypocrisy. Then we have the Eternal Child, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, the ability to see things with fresh eyes. You can't be aged beyond your years in this one. So your freedom is not an ailment to other people. It doesn't mean that other people are sacrificing themselves. You and showing showing your wounds, showing all this burden that has been unfairly cast upon you is holding people accountable to their shit. Whatever they're upset about, that's for them to navigate their emotions. I don't feel like you are blatantly attacking them, Cancer. It's just you are holding them to their own responsibility. You're giving them their shit back and then laughing at the absurdity that they would be so offended by it. You have so much on your plate right now that you don't need to hang on to. You are being aged beyond your years by taking on everyone else's responsibility, and it's time that you pull back. So, that being said, Cancer, that is the first half of September, also timeless, wherever you're pulled to in time, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Meaning the last card is last and certainly not least my Cappies. Serve it sunny side up, Candy. For goodness sakes. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. What the hell does the first half of September look like for you? Let's see what's up, Buttercup. I've missed you so much. I don't want to end this. This has been going on for a while. I think I've done marathon readings that were 13 and a half hours. I didn't even want to look at my cards after that. I had to recover. I love doing readings, but that was way too long. And I've done it more than once. I've done it like 3 times. So the Martyr and the Teacher is in reverse. The Martyr's upright, Teacher is in reverse. Yeah, definitely yikes, Maria. Oh. I didn't say it was a smart move. I just said it was something that I did. So Martyr is upright. Not calling you a martyr. Not calling you any of these names. These are just archetype titles. Learning to transcend nature of one's service. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So yeah, it's sacrificing yourself. Then we have the shadow attribute of Teacher, which is manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Kind of like me telling you to tell people to go fuck themselves. Actually, I don't know. Honestly, you have to take ownership of your life. So then we have the child orphan, which is independent based on learning to go it alone, conquering fears of surviving. Then we have the Queen in reverse, which is becoming arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. So this is saying, know your shit, know your power. Don't let anyone take that away from you. You are stepping into a life purpose. You're in a teacher mode, so this isn't bashing away anyone who's coming towards you for guidance. It's showing your fault and fallibility as a human and still embracing it because you are collectively growing together. You are meant to walk your path by yourself. No one else can walk this path for you. They can walk alongside of you. This is a collective intertwining its spidey senses with each other. It's time to embrace that. And I do see that you will be doing that without question. Absolutely. So this is what we are working on right here. Spirit, tell me more. I want to know. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. What does the regular Rider Waite want to tell you? Shit, we have the 5 of Pentacles upright. So this is, it's seeming almost like rejection and being forced to move on and being, it feels hurt. All right, so you're moving on, canceling plans, taking a leap of faith into something that is more solid for you. I feel like you're getting rid of any third-party situations. This doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, just something that is involving more than one person or situation. The party is over. It's not a time to celebrate. It's time for a new beginning and for you to get your shit together and hit the ground running on it. It's hard for you to move on. There is healing that needs to be done in this. So, Spirit, let's see what is up. Getting out of hermit mode. You cannot spiritually bypass this, Capricorn. Hey, Sarah. You can't just get past this. You have to absolutely invest in yourself in this one. You're not going to have any new opportunities open up to you if you just acknowledge something and be like, all right, well, I'm going to move on from this. No, there is a process. You are going to feel the nitty-grittiness of this. You are going to allow yourself to have to feel the pain about it. Every single part of this discomfort is temporary. So your new beginning is not going to allow you to move on until you start to get closure on whatever this situation in rejection was. You have to make some hard investments and protected investments and bullheaded investments in something that is of greater importance. So this it's really prioritizing something new in your life. So let's see. What else do you want to tell Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus? And again, don't forget, check out your other astrological signs. Yeah, definitely watch the replay. It gets crazy. I have to put the timestamps in. I will take a minute doing that. I didn't do it for the last one, and then it became too late, and then, I got to be better about it. I am going to be posting some more different types of videos. Oh, God, I hope you enjoy the Leo replay. Capricorn, you're not moving on because you're rejecting any offers. You want somebody to give you something better. You can't stay put and wait for this life to come to you. Yeah, set your sights out. You have to get rid of self-limiting beliefs. I get that you're protective with yourself, but it's almost to a fault right now. You are somebody who needs to let their lioness or lion roar. Oh, thank you. So this is saying, face yourself towards the sun. You got to look on the upside of life. Not everything is out to get you. Not everything is shit. Not everything that is good is only temporary and it's going to be ripped away from you. So if you're settling in life, you're going to be made aware of how much you are settling, and it is going to be one of the most bland things on the planet where you are actually authentically going to get pissed off by it, completely pour out the offer, and sit where you are until you figure your shit out, Capricorn. You're going to see all the faults in your foundation. I'm not calling you anything negative on this one. Please understand that you're being forced to see the faults in your foundation with this one. And this, where is your self-limiting beliefs? Where does it come from and why? So let's see. God, because whatever you were surrounding by wasn't making any sort of progress in life. It wasn't letting you move forward. And I feel like you had to be incredibly secretive around it. You had to almost lead a double life with a hidden agenda just so you could be safe and move on. But now that safety time period is over. And now you have actively chosen to go with that obviously more progressive life, leaving behind that double life that you have lived. But now it's like mourning a loss of that life because it was very real. And now it's getting closure on that particular phase. And some of that is bleeding into this phase. Well, whatever you're getting into alignment with, if it's a no-brainer, it's really a no-brainer. So I think that you're turning yourself off from all illusions, not letting your eyes deceive you anymore, because whatever you're looking at, it was great wrapping paper, but ultimately it was always a sense of failure. It was all image. It was all even public image, keeping up some sort of illusion. What are you walking into? Better investments, authority, power, healing communication, healing life force, and letting go of the past completely. I think you are saying goodbye, Casper. The Queen of Swords, keeping it at an arm's distance. We have the King and the Queen of Swords right here. The compassion, the independence, the authority, the executioner, all of that. Keeping everything at an arm's distance, really looking at it very soberly, giving it a chance to step up in a very honest way, and seeing if it's something that you carry with you into the next life. And I see in most cases, no, you're not going to. It's just, it's not in your heart. It's appreciating it for the truth that it is, but also actively saying that I thank you and I appreciate you for being so honest with me, but I'm going to have to go elsewhere. It's not that I don't love and care about this situation, but it is not authentic to me. Yeah. So, Spirit, final advice for Capricorn. All right. Dreams, forgiveness. All right, so in somebody's dreams, will they ever get forgiveness from you? No, I'm just kidding. Forgiveness, dreams, and freedom. Oh, you guys are so damn stoic. I love you dearly, Capricorn. Again, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. But you are almost too stubborn for your own good. You have got to get that closure in your life. And I see that you are not reaching out to anybody. This is somehow getting closure for you so you can move on. So I think that you're going to be doing this in the 5D in your dreams. There's a lot of symbology that's coming up with it. I feel like you don't have it in you to open up that door to communicate with these people. But in that closure, in those final straws, is your biggest sense of freedom. Let go and let God, Capricorn. Focus on you. Follow your signs. Don't second guess yourself. Yeah, this is what I'm getting for you, Capricorn, for the first half of September 2020, also being timeless. So I can't wait to see all of you guys for the second half of September. It seems like you really have your work cut out for you. I'm really looking forward to every single sign. I'm proud of all the work that you've been doing. I get some of the hesitance that you have, but Spirit's going to call you out on your shit. So I love, thank you everybody who showed up tonight. Thank you for the comment section. You guys are amazing. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, go ahead and reach out below. My email address is provided there. You can find me on any social platform. And again, do not forget to check out your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus. It creates a really unique storyline for you. And again, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. Either let it fall away or you can ask questions about booking your own personal reading. I love every single one of you who showed up tonight. Thank you so much. Everybody watching this on playback, I love you. You guys are amazing. All my new subscribers, hit the bell for notifications. And, well, hit the thumbs up. I mean, again, you can hit the thumbs down, but why? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.